Man, when was the last time you played competitive sport?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, years? Because I've always played, like, in the last, like, decade, I've always tried to stay into that
I
sort of shit.
stopped playing footy because of the knee, probably when I was about 20, 21.
Yeah?
Yeah. I remember I played, my last footy game was probably
Like 10
for
years
Clayton
ago.
Rezzies. Yeah.
10 years? You
about 10
ever
years.
played anything since then?
Not really. I played some basketball, as in, like, you know, at the rec centre, like a little bit,
Ah,
but
okay, yeah.
nothing like...
Nothing with the structure of like a team in a league. Have you?
Last probably the same 1920 tennis.
You play tennis?
Oh yeah, that's like tennis was like my preferred sport. Yeah.
Dude, this is a lot of stuff I've never known about
I'm
you.
learning this!
10 years, dude, tennis.
That's
From
cool, man.
competition.
I
you
love
see-
playing tennis. I've got tennis rackets and everything, man.
Dude, I can just
I
see
love
him with
tennis.
the white polo, white shorts.
Yeah.
White shorts, white, like, volleys.
Hello, chums.
Spot of tennis.
Mineral water.
Ice
Pause
coolers.
break.
West Coast coolers.
That love.
I love tennis, man.
I have no idea.
Playing tennis is it's like spiritual,
What do you mean?
It's cool. You know what? We should have a
Look,
game.
I liked playing tennis when I was younger,
dude. Like
but
I've had this conversation with so many
Hey,
people
Geelong got
because
a
like
point.
people that just bag out tennis, like you have to
Nah.
actually think about what's going on.
Dude,
like,
I love tennis,
dude.
man.
like the timing and like it's just such a fucking cool concept.
I
Like,
love serving.
dude, I'm not paying out the sport in any which way. It's fucking hard, right? If you watch men's tennis in the elite, man, you're just like, fuck, these cunts are hitting the ball at 210k an hour just off the thing. You got to think, how am I gonna return it? And what kind of serve is he throwing at me? And how's that gonna affect my return? And then just the whole strategy. It's like chess, you know. You got to keep.
even like take away the strategy part of it, just like the sheer like just
Oh, the
timing,
physics.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
physics of it, like
Yeah, it's fucked.
like it's just so. I think that's so cool, man. Like the physics of it, like the way the ball moves.
I
and
agree.
I love it.
I
love it.
agree.
Tennis is a
100%.
cool
And
sport.
when you're on and you're like hitting the shots well, it's a fucking really hard game to
You
fucking
know what's
get
cool?
good at.
When you actually get the shot right in the corner, when you forehand it or that backhand, man, just slam it, and then you look at the guy's face and he drops his head and you're like, that's right, bitch.
But there's like a feeling when you hit like the most perfect time shot and
Yeah.
it comes right out the center of the racket with the perfect topspin on it, and it's just like the
So you're
feeling
actually a
of
bit of
it.
an all-round sportsman. You've played a few sports.
Yeah, I've
like
played a bunch of sports.
Can't you tell by the physique?
But tennis is my
Holy crap,
Main one.
man. Like, it's...
tennis is the
You
best.
just see him with a bag of balls, just like the bucket, just like slamming these serves 120, 130, 140, 180, 210, 220. You know what I mean?
I can serve fast,
Like,
dude.
you played local comp and stuff?
Yeah.
Proper, like, you won, like, little trophies and...
Yeah.
Do you have photos?
Oh, yeah, there'd be
Oh,
something around.
there's going to be videos. We need to come up to your parents, like your mum's house or something, man, and just like go through the old tapes.
And when
Can
we do that,
that?
listen to some Dusty Springfield or something.
Yeah, tell me we can do that. I'm asking you, please.
Or even bring- yeah, like-
before Christmas.
Oh
Do
my
a
god.
viewing. Do a viewing.
No, you know what we're going to do? You know what? We're going to do... We're going to... Around Christmas, it's a right Christmas. We're gonna-
The right Christmas.
a very right Christmas.
Very right Christmas. Yeah, man.
That's very right Christmas. Yeah, man. That sounds like a plan. Yeah. I'd love to.
I want to knit a top.
Oh, the
Christmas
sweater.
tops.
Yeah, the sweater, the Christmas jumpers.
Yeah, man. I want one.
It's weird, man, because, like, could you picture me as a kid doing, like, kid shit?
Jumping
No,
fences.
I'll be honest. Like, can you picture me as a kid, like, on the home videos?
Yeah.
What do you reckon I was like?
little bastard.
Yeah,
Little
just
bastard.
running around,
Little
like,
bastard.
just sort of running around skinny, like being a smartass a little bit. I don't know.
I don't think I was that much of a smartass.
Teasing your sister a bit.
Nah, because I copped the beating for that. Like, do you know, actually, man, that's what something I was talking about, to Malaka about it today, man. We were talking about...
I love his name's Malaka.
He's just Malaka, man. It's con. Yeah.
Did you smash yours?
Do you mind if I have one of these?
No, go for it,
I'll
man.
finish my cigar, I'll move on to a cigarette.
Dude, I drained the cigar hours ago. We were just talking about, like, parental discipline again. And I said something about... Because he's, like, Con's married to a Greek girl, right? And I said, I can just see you in, like, 10 years' time disciplining your child like going full Greek. Look, full Greek. If there's one thing that we've retained,
Like, I'll tear your eyes out.
yeah,
et cetera,
all
et
that sort of
cetera.
shit, yeah. And he was like, we were dying. We're on the phone. I was driving home and we were just having a chat. And he was like dying. And he's like, man, you got to talk about this on your podcast. I go, man, we have. Okay, Nick and I enlightened Johnny on this like about a month or two ago. Yeah, just on all the threats. He's like, yeah, man. He goes, that's like, it's real. Okay, yeah, I know it's real. Then I started talking about, it's not even the threats, but it was the subtlety and it was
coldness.
It was the coldness. But you know what it was, man? It was the fact that our parents weren't afraid to do that shit, to discipline us in public. Like,
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed. Like,
dude, it didn't matter where we were, man.
Because no one's going to tell me what I can say to my kid or do to my kid.
Right? And that's
Yeah,
what I said.
that's,
That was the difference. And I actually said this to him. Can you picture, like, say, like you, like Johnny's like at a parent-teacher interview, right? And, like, the teacher turns around and says, Mr. Wright, Johnny, he's in a bit of trouble, like, there's a few things that have happened, and then, like, your old man would be like, oh, well, I guess we'll have to go home and have a chat about what's happening and this and that. And I'm like, imagine like our parents, dude.
Just turn to you
my old man would turn around and in Greek, he'd be like, Mr. Nahoriese, I don't see this yeah. Like, which is like, don't worry, I'm going to sort him out myself.
When we get home. And then he turns to you and says, wait till we get home.
Yeah. It's like, when we get home, I'm going to fix you up. Like, outright.
And you just knew.
Like, this isn't a parent-teacher interview, man. Like, parent-teacher interview in a school, 100 parents walking around, like, ushering each other to, like...
And then when you're walking out, your head's down.
Your head's down, and you're in the car, and either the windows are getting smashed just because of the vocals, or it's just deadly quiet because he's waiting to hit the first turn because he doesn't think he's made a scene yet.
And you've already teared up.
Yeah,
Because you know.
dude, this goes across the board. This is across the board for like Greeks, Arabs. Like, I'm telling you, man, that is the big difference between like white families in Australia and wogs, man.
the worst I got was, I'm going to brain you.
Brain you?
Brain you.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't even know where she got it from.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm going to brain you. I don't know.
Probably throw a book
Does
at
that
your head
mean
or
like
something.
talking to you until you're right?
No, it's like when she was really angry. I'm going to brain you. But then she never actually,
Maybe it was
she
her
never
way
actually
of
brained me.
No,
It's
maybe
like,
it was her way of like not swearing, but just like I'm gonna fuck you up, kind of thing.
Dude, that's a key difference, dude. Like our parents, man, we'd be out at a fucking party, and they would just stare at you, and it'd be like it's on. Or if they heard bad news, or the other one was the threat, man. Like you'd come home with like a detention slip or something because you fucked up, and you'd show it to your mum, and your mum would be like, me told you about that also. Yeah, it's like
Don't show your dad.
Don't let your dad see it, but she'd say it loud enough for my old man to hear it.
Yeah.
And you hear my old man fire up from another room. It's like, what happened? Like dead set. Oh, with
The fear, dude.
the funniest part, man, it was about 2-3 years ago. It was sort of the end of summer. I was with Con again in Oakley having a suvo, like a random Friday night. What are you doing? Nothing. Let's go get a suv, And we're sitting there. And it was just kids running like amok, man, like just running all over the joint, screaming, playing, like just causing a scene, And I just looked at like Connor was just like trying to eat. It was just fucking loud, man. Kids were like coming, like, they were kicking a ball, and it was like hitting our table, sort of thing, Just like fucking hell, man. Like, exactly like that, yeah. And as this girl was fucking around with her sister or something, and Connor just sitting there like mouthfuls of like suvo, just looking up and just staring at him. And the mum's like come along and she just goes, Sophie, no.
don't do that,
No,
so.
I swear to God, that's what she said. She was Greek. Like she's like, Sophie, no. And then she said something to like her son in Greek, She's like, she was young. She wasn't much older than me, if not the same age, right? And I just looked at
So
Con.
there's the difference in the
I looked
generation.
at Con, I go, hey man. I go, it's parents over there, dude. I go, Sophie, no. He's just gone, do you know what that means, man? It's like, come here, fuck your mother's eyes. Like that's what it means, man. Like, I swear to God. We died. We were fucking on the floor in tears, man. But man,
A lot with the Greeks, they blame the mother. Like when the father sparks up, it's pretty much like fuck you and the gut you like got born out of. Like it's full like insane shit, man.
Far out.
But you know what? Like that sort of shit. It's funny because that sort of shit. It's why I'm like pretty to the point with like authority and shit. Like if it doesn't seem right, like Greg's just questioning it. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't sit well with us.
Or it's like, oh, this is that's bullshit.
Yeah. It happened to me last week. I went out for dinner with the rookie and Ruthie. Yeah, Tommy and Alex from work and shit, and one of their mates. We walked like the entire length of Chapel because there's nothing else to do. You know, we just wanted to go for a drink. And ended up walking from one end to the other. We ended up in Windsor, and we're at Hoo-Ha's. You know Hoo-Ha's near the comic book Comics R Us, that end.
Yep.
We've got to the door, and there's this kid looked like Napoleon Dynamite, man. Like he's just this young, like 19-year-old looking kid with like braces.
Hello.
Yeah, man. And he's like, "Oh, sorry guys, we're at capacity." And I looked up and go, "Then why are people leaving? Like guys are just pouring out of this joint." He's like, "We're at capacity." And my first thing was, "Why are people leaving?" And he just went, and I just went, "Get that around your fucking head, man. The worlds are colliding." And he just went red. He flustered up. Boys started laughing. I go, "Don't worry about it, boy. I'm just breaking your balls. See you later." And he was just like gobsmacked.
Probably went home and killed himself.
He was like he never thought anyone was going to ask him like why people are fucking leaving. How can you be at
Because
capacity?
usually people are like, oh, alright.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you're at capacity, then fucking 10 guys have just walked out in the 2 seconds that I've walked up. Like, that pisses me off, by the way. That excuse for at capacity while people are clearly
there's like
fucking
4
leaving.
people in there.
Dude, we crossed the road, and then one of our Ruthie's mates was like, "Yeah, clearly it's fucking pumping." And we looked up, like, at the top of the club. Fucking dead. There was no lights. The windows were all black. I was like, what are they doing up there? I'm like, oh,
Coke deals.
I don't know, man. Maybe they're all lying on the ground playing with their phones. Yeah. I hate that excuse. I hate the excuse we're at capacity. Sorry, but no.
That doesn't cut the mustard.
You're actually not. Sorry.
Dude, let me ask you a question. Actually, I'll ask both of you. If you go out clubbing, all right, like say you want to go out, like clubbing, right? You're going to go to, say, Chapel or the city, you're going to have dinner or drinks or something, and then you're going to go hit, like, club bar districts, yeah? How would you go dressed? I'm being honest. You're not going to pubs. You're not going to do, like, pub runs, you know, like the Elephant and Wheelbarrow or anything like that. You're not going to the Gully Hotel. Like, you're not doing RSL runs, you know, for beer and shit. You're actually going to clubs and bars. Like
you're not wearing a Midnight Oil t-shirt.
Yeah, you're not going to rock up in a singlet.
Yeah.
Like, what would you normally wear, right? Or what would you think would be appropriate to wear to that shit?
Depends on. We never used to go to like sort of suave clubs. We were always just like,
Suave.
it was just
Well,
like,
I'd wear a shirt, collared shirt, jeans, and shoes.
That seems normal, yeah?
yeah, that seems
Yeah.
cool. But we'd go to like Twister and Icon Bar and shit. So
That's different, dude. Twister, you wouldn't wear fucking...
t-shirt, jeans.
Yeah.
but yeah, you'd wear a collared shirt and jeans. Like
Yeah. That,
Polo
it
shirt,
would
something.
seem normal, yeah?
pull out my alligator skin shoes, probably
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God.
my pocket watch.
He had the right stuff. Your little glass eye as
The
well.
dapper cunt. Seriously. Dude, I bring it up because, like, I hate fucking hearing... Like, anytime you're trying to organise a group to go out or whatever, and one guy's like, "Oh, I'm not going to wear a fucking shirt." I'm like, why not? No, I can't be fucked, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, you're going out to a fucking nice joint where everyone is dressed like that. That's the dress code. Like, I hate bouncers that nitpick and it's like, "Oh, yeah, those aren't the right shoes." You know, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Just because they don't like the look of you.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I've been singled out like that. It's a joke. But generally across the board...
How much does that guy stand out? That he's just in the t-shirt or whatever. Like,
Dude, like, I've seen it. We saw it the other day, man. Like, be walking along and you see this group of, like... The first one was, like, they were, like, sort of bogan, but not. More like punky bogans. They're wearing, like, baggy-ass cargos, like, skatey shoes, like, some random fucking tee, trying to get into, like, joints along Chapel Street, where everyone's, like, collared up, like, even slacks, man, like, borderline suits. And they're arguing with this bouncer. This bouncer's, like, fucking 6 foot, weighs 200 kilos. And they're arguing with him.
Like, what are you going to do to that bouncer, man?
What are you arguing about? Look at you, dude. What do you want? Like, if you want alcohol, go like 2-3 blocks down to the Bridies or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Go sit outside, have a
there'll
beer.
be no problem.
Yeah.
But you're really going to try and, like, go toe to toe with this bouncer when you're dressed like the way you're dressed?
Yeah.
And it shits me because it's a lot of ignorance, especially like with guys when they're like, "Oh, I'm not fucking wearing a shirt." It's like, dude, well, you want to go to a club and mac like you're fucking P. Diddy, but you want to go dressed like a fucking bum. Like all women are going to gravitate towards you just because you have your general natural suaveness. You know what I mean? You want to pick up some bird in like a maxi dress or some shit who looks shit hot, like she spent the entire night getting ready, but you're going to do it wearing like your footy jumper. You fucking idiot.
Going for that rebel without a cause.
I
wouldn't, because I'd feel awkward. Like
you feel awkward, man.
Would, yeah.
I think that's a big thing I think it's part of like growing up, man. When you actually feel awkward in those social situations, it's not conforming. It's just, that's the fucking rule, man. Like, it's the dress code.
Yeah,
if you go to the gym, you look fucking awkward wearing a suit at the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just...
Well, Johnny always looks good, though.
It's just slow motion walk, beads of water just dripping off the hair.
But nothing dropped from the suit?
leather attaché case, like just holy shit. No, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I always felt that, like, what the fuck? What's the complaint, man?
I wouldn't try. No.
Speaking of gym wear, man, this is something that came up last week. I was in Oakley. Dude, we have to go to Oakley during the day. Yeah. Like, we've taken you there once, but it was winter. We've got to go there
now
during the
weather's
day
opening up
when
a bit.
all the heads are walking out. Some of the shit that I saw, I actually wrote down a list of shit that I saw in Oakley, and I couldn't stop laughing, man. I thought it was the funniest shit. Yeah. I was at the Baker's Delight. Tell me if this would piss you off, because it infuriated me, and I couldn't let it go. I know I'm an idiot. Like, I know that I get fucking riled up. I was buying bread at Baker's, and there was this woman next to me, and she was wearing like the activewear shit, the compression leggings, and like the fucking sweat-proof hoodie and all that sort of shit, yeah, and the runners. I'm like,
the full get up.
Yeah, full get up, right? Yep. As I'm there, like, trying to order or whatever, waiting for my turn, some woman that she knew rocked up, and they started chatting, right? Like, fucking full, like, in my ear, like, couldn't miss a beat. And she said, and like, her mate was like, oh, so you've been training much, la la la. And the woman in the activewear was like, oh no, I've stopped going to the gym. She's like, oh really? How long? Oh, it's been a few months. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it anymore.
That's weird. You look kind of dressed for the gym.
The first thing was like, why are you wearing all this fucking activewear? What, did you your chores in? But do you know what, it fucking irritated me.
Hashtag fake gym life.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that what we've become? Wearing activewear just to wear
just
activewear?
For the shit? Just the hell of it. I'll wear my tights, but fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say, would you ever wear tights to the gym?
No.
Never.
No.
Never. Dude, never. Dude, guys in just tights, no shorts, nothing. Like, no, man. No chance.
Yeah, no.
No chance.
Your bulge would be on display for sure.
Yeah, man.
And like, I mean,
Dude, would that irritate you? It fucking irritated me, man. I was speechless. I know it's a tiny little thing in a fucking big day, but it fucking blasted my mind.
Yeah.
Speaking of dude,
just ruined my day.
Yeah. Speaking of dressing like incorrectly, man. Same thing. Oakley walking around. I saw this older dude. Yeah. Like, I saw a couple. Okay. They were older, so probably maybe mid-60s, late 60s, somewhere there. Yeah. Like, older couple.
Senior citizens.
Dude, the man was wearing, he was wearing like a fleecy jumper, like just fleecy sort of tracky cargo sort of things, and he's like weird like hush puppy shoes, alright? Just looked really like he was gardening at home. And his partner, I'll say his wife or whatever, she was wearing like a hot red fucking trench coat, red boots, like sort of denim.
You could spot her a mile away.
Dude, it was the most mismatched thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Where were they going and where did they just come from?
Dude, I don't know. I was just staring at it like, what?
So he's given up on life.
Yeah, but
he doesn't care.
She's still trying, like.
She's just delusional and just...
Do you reckon they walk out of the house like, Cheryl, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, you can wear whatever you want. Like, I do not give a fuck. If you want to go to Oakley or anywhere,
in your
like,
dress, whatever.
Go in your shorts or go in your fucking suit. I don't give a fuck. But seeing that couple, and I'm thinking, like, in his head, he's like in his late 60s, and he's like pulling on the
old
fleecy,
army vet,
pulling on the fleecy shit. But his missus was just decked out to the shit house.
Was she hot? Was she a gilf?
You're disgusting. I'm not.
Was she a gilf?
I actually remember. I know they were interracial couple as well.
This just gets weirder.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah,
she had to be Asian. He had to be white.
Yeah. Dude,
we're getting the picture now.
There was also one of the funniest fucking things. It was okay. The only thing I feel bad for is like, it's all the old people like in the shopping centres that get overawed by salesmen and shit, like pushy salesmen.
Like they just give in and just buy shit.
Yeah. But like they throw money away at shit. Now Oakley
Gets swindled basically.
yeah, dude. Oakley is like Greek heavy. Yeah, like a lot of the Greeks, they're either really young because they've just come off the boat, or they're really old because they're retirees. Right? As I was walking through the car park, you know that fucking liquid spray shit that they have that they put. It's like a what is it? It's like a waxy sort of thing that apparently cleans your car and repairs the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, the scratch pen.
Yeah. Like you spray
like
it
that.
on,
It's like
you
a-
chamois it on or something.
Yeah.
It's like a glaze sort of.
Yeah.
It's quite a big bottle.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got the race flag on there.
Yeah,
All that
that's
kind
it.
of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I was walking up from the car park and I saw this dude with a stall like set up.
yeah.
He had it set up at the escalators, right? Not at the stairs, at the escalators. And I was coming up from the car park. I just walked straight up. I was going to something. I don't know what I was going to. As I was coming back down, he was speaking Greek, but he was basically doing these fucking acrobatics in front of this old woman. This old woman that just had this vacant stare on her face.
Just bamboozling her.
Yeah,
dude.
had like 2 shopping bags full of shit. Just like, and I could hear him in Greek. He was sitting there and he's just rattling on and he's saying something like, it'll clean your car, it'll fix this, it'll do that. So how many cans am I selling you? 5, 6? Like, I was just like, what the fuck, man? Are you soulless? You're selling a product to this woman. She's got no idea what the fuck you're talking
She'll
about.
never use it. Won't use it properly.
Dude, she
Never.
won't even know what it is.
Dude, she had the most absent, vacant stare on her face.
She wouldn't never had a license. She'd be catching the 733 Ventura. Do you know what I mean? Like the blue bus.
I'm not even joking, man. I stopped for a second, and he sort of looked up at me, and then I looked at him, and I just looked away, and I walked off. I couldn't be fucking. He just went straight back to her. But he was like doing full like marionette, like it'll fucking
Put on a show, yeah?
yeah, show and a half. And he was speaking Greek like fluently, like to her. I'm thinking, okay, you got your marketing right. You've gone to a Greek area. You're fucking picking off, pensioners
The old
off
Greek
the,
lady.
like the old ducks on the what's it called?
water ducks.
Yeah, the carnivals.
Yeah.
Just the and I was just like, motherfucker, do you have no soul, like, whatsoever, man? Like, seriously.
Salesman.
Salesman.
Dodgy car salesman.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could you guys sell that shit to pensioners? Like, could you guys do a job like that? Like,
No.
where you're selling a product?
You know why? Because I don't believe in the product.
I agree 100%.
Like,
on
if
that.
I don't believe in, if I believed in the product, and I'd be like, seriously, I used it. Like, if someone uses it, like that guy would not use that product.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much. He'd be like, I'm not putting that shit on my car. Just,
Like, dude, like, I love that guy at DJ City, the one that we're meant to go see, right?
Yeah.
Because when I was in there getting the quotes for all this stuff, he came up with a quote for like a bit of gear, and then right before he was about to print off the invoice, he's like, snap. He goes, I just realised, man, we've got another product, probably better, and it's probably going to save you a bit of money as well. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, hang on. Don't forget what I just told you. And that's when he came up with this one, yeah? I'm like, sweet. Dude, this used car salesman has got like a 70-plus-year-old, like, she would have been 70, 75. Do you know what I mean? And he's pulling
Like
a rabbit
shooting-
out of a fucking hat.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, man, rabbit out of a fucking hat, waving this fanfare shit in this woman's face. She's just staring at him like, what are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
That would have
Yeah.
made her day, like story of the
And
day.
it's like, get your credit card out. How many cases of this car wax can I get you down for, man?
I couldn't do it, man, because I hate invading people's privacy as well. So I hate it being done to me. So
I can't
it's not
walk
for
up to
me.
a stranger and be like, oh, hey, would you like to buy this? No. If someone wants to buy something, they'll buy it.
I don't know,
It's
man.
just-
I was just like, nah, man. It's just... I felt really shit after that. Because when I walked away, and it pissed me off, I'm like, fuck you. And then it just reminded me of, like, are you serious? Like, nah, man.
I know, like, working at JB, like, you'd get asked to sell certain things, like, even if it wasn't the best thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have oversupply, or there's, like, we need to get the new model in, so we need to...
Push the...
Yeah, just push that.
What's the Sonique? Push the Sonique amplifiers. They've been blowing up after 2 months. Just push them. We need to get rid of them.
They're on special with slash the price. Get rid of them.
Guys buying like
See
a
those,
Sony.
see those audio sonics over there? They're what you want. They are
He's
what you
buying
want.
like a massive plasma, like a top of the line Samsung, like plasma TV. You want those Audio Sonics, man? Just
Those 10-inch audio sonics, yeah. They'll blow your mind.
tinfoil speakers.
Yeah.
Just putting shit next to just the cream.
But
Like,
that's how it is, like, yeah.
it is, yeah.
When you're going to get rid of it. But the bosses tell you, like...
It's fucked up. I was at, you know what the other, sorry man, one more thing that pissed me off, man. I'm pretty sure this was all on the same day. I was having a rare day, man. It was insane. I think it's all the codeine and shit that I've been on as well. Like, this sinus infection's been fucked. Have you ever had a sinus infection? No. Man, it starts as like a migraine. It's because me, dumb fuck, I should have just taken time off work when I had the throat infection. Basically worked its way up from my chest to my throat to my head. Sinus infection fucks up your what's it called? Your air
equilibrium, is it? Balance? Is that right?
Oh, that's like ear infections, yeah. No, what it does is it basically congests everything, creates like a migraine, and then it fucks up all the nerves running down the side of your face, so it feels like a toothache.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. I haven't had that.
It felt like someone had taken a hammer and just bashed my two canine like teeth in, like bashed them into my gums, and all I wanted to do was just rip them out. That's how it felt for a week and a bit, until I finally caved and took time off work to go to the doctor. Yeah, and then only after I got the antibiotics I got the antibiotics on Monday. It's Friday, and my teeth don't hurt the way they hurt, like intolerable. Oh my god, I'm going to die. They're numb now.
Bearable
numb.
pain.
They're numb. Like, it feels like I've got something jammed in my tooth. It's a mild toothache, and I just want to, and I've still got the migraine. But I think it's because of all the Codrils and codeines I was taking.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was mixing it with the vodka as well. But
That's a given.
That's it.
I had to. Man.
You need some sweet Xannies.
Dude, yeah, I know. But I was actually
Tell me stats, man.
Can I just give you a quick score update?
Okay.
The game's over.
Really?
It's the start of the second. The game's over.
What's the score?
It's 8-2 to 5 behind. The game's over. The game is over.
50 points. Yeah, I was just going to say 8 goals 2 is like 50 points.
Yeah. It's game's over. Game's over. So it'll be Sydney.
Although, hey, I'm feeling a cheeky bet coming on.
Just put it.
Because you
$500.
You said before Geelong are the team to come back.
He's going to put it on me now.
Now, if I was to place a bet on Geelong right now, you're probably getting like...
You're getting $6.40.
That's not enough.
Add it with
I'll call my bookie mates, hang on.
You just call up Greg down at the base.
Greg, what can you give me? He's like, well, I can give you about 8.
The line.
Put me down for 100.
The line. So what the line is, mate? Fucking $300.
Well, let's go another behind.
There you go.
I'm going to wait till half time.
Who's kicked their behinds?
I'll
I'll
tell you what.
Lockie
It's
Henderson.
Selwood, Hawkins, Duncan, and Caddy.
Ooh.
Let me tell you. Do you want me to tell you what Henderson's done? Let me fucking tell you what.
He looks down straight away. He looks down.
Tell you what Henderson's done. Henderson has had 2 possessions,
Ooh.
2 handballs,
Solid 2 possessions.
no tackles, nothing.
Is he playing the back line?
Dangerfield, 16 possessions, 10 kicks, 6 handballs, 4 tackles. That guy is trying to do his all.
I love how Henderson's had 2 handballs. So he scooped the ball up and handballed
And
it
he's
off.
almost on the minus, the dream team points, because there's probably turnovers.
Turnovers.
I put the mockers on Hendo.
He's
Yeah.
probably just missing Carlton. He's just like, I should never have left.
No, it's not.
Blue is the way.
He got to Geelong and thought he was going to win a flag just by sitting on the bench. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. Nah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Woolies, man. I was standing in line at Woolies at the register, whatever.
Self-serve or...
Nah, no chance. I don't do it. I've told you. Fuck that.
People's jobs.
Yeah. If I start using self-serve, that takes another person out of work. That's what pisses me off when they shut down registers. I've told you about it heaps of times, man. They shut down registers, expect you to use self-serve. Go fuck yourself.
You guys should stop.
What's your job?
Yeah.
If you're not here to serve me, then what's your job, man? Keep the shelves stocked.
Collect the baskets underneath the.
It's just
collecting the baskets.
yeah, man. Basket patrol, keeping the aisles clear.
Number 1 basket boy.
Oh man.
No. I was in line. Tell me if this would irritate you, especially you, because you work in the same job as me. It's a physical job. Like, we come home with fucking bad backs and shit every day, yeah? Even the woman in front of me, like, looked fucking, like, put out. Like, what the fuck? There was a kid at the register, and he was probably, like, 14, 15, 16, I don't know. He had a young face. Maybe, again, I'm really bad with the age thing now because we're older, yeah. And he was like, this is when I rolled up, he was in mid-sentence, and he's like, oh, those edges are really sharp. And the woman like was like, what? Like just looking at him like, huh? And he's like pulling her money out. He finished serving her, so it was like 30, 40 seconds away from finishing serving her. And then all through me, he didn't greet me, right, because he was too preoccupied with this. Kept serving me, and there was a problem with like the system or something, so it was like lingering a bit. The entire time, he was like he was like picking at his thumb and like sucking on the end of his like cuticle or something because something was really sharp. Like some product that he picked up the bag was really, really sharp. And he kept like obsessing over like the gash on his thumb. Which couldn't be more than a cuticle raised. Like, I couldn't, I'm like, what? I'm looking at his finger, I'm like, what the fuck's he doing?
Just a finger
I
in
was
his ass.
standing there, man, like, I couldn't feel my left arm, you know? And like,
It's hanging on by a couple of
I was
ligaments.
strapped up, I was still strapped up from indoor, you know, like, I was fucked. And he just kept fucking picking at it, it's like he's mincing it over it. Like, mate, do you want to go to the sick bay? Like, do you need a few weeks off? Like,
Put a Band-Aid on it and shut the fuck up. That's it.
I don't know.
You remind me of Flanders, like when he snaps, and it's like Homer's nose whistling, just like pushes him over the edge. You're just like noticing everything, and you're just gonna snap. Like I can just stop touching your fucking thumb.
Yes. I was just like, man, if that was my son, I would have like fucking hammer punched him to the side of the jaw, like fucking shut up, you know?
Just a coddled little dweeb.
Fucking dweeb.
That's what he would have been.
That's a good call. I'll give you that. That's a fucking call.
Did I ever tell you about how I broke my toe, like playing basketball? Have I ever told you that story?
Nope.
1997, man. Because I was a small kid.
It was a sunny Sunday afternoon.
Let me tell you, son, it was back in 97. I was playing as a small forward shooting guard for the...
We were highly outnumbered, facing much bigger
It was
opponents.
the first season of the Clayton Raptors. It was a great season.
Coach Sullivan, I think his name was.
No, it was
The
actually
three premierships.
That was it. It was Coach Michael Pandazopoulos. He was a great man of that time.
No, listen, why are you laughing at me? Why?
Oh, it's funny. Go on.
No, dude. Because I was small, like I always played point guard or shooting guard, yeah? I was never like a center or forward or anything. And I didn't know how to drive, I didn't know how to lay up, I didn't know how to rebound. Dude, the one time
Did you know how to 360 windmill dunk?
it's just between the legs.
There's a photo of him still there. Like,
just fucking slamming the
The
ball
old
down.
Codex.
Faded. And one of those triangle flags, you know, with... Actually, we won the flag that
the
season.
pennant.
Yeah. Did we won the flag that year?
Boy, did I have several pennants up on my wall.
I had two. I had premiers and runners-up for 97, 98. Great years.
No, they were the days.
Why are you laughing? What?
No, this is funny.
That's probably, I tell you what, it's probably one of my favourite voices. That one.
The old man?
Yeah, just the
The
lost
old
things.
confused. I can't.
It's not even confused.
back in my day.
Yeah,
That's actually-
because I can get a lot more. I can get a lot older, and I can get a lot more confused and disorientated. Like, where the hell am I? No, but that one, that's like the old.
What was that noise?
Yeah. No,
You are good at voices.
that one, that wistful, like intelligent, all-seeing eye, like, you know, what was his name? He used to have a name, man. It was like
Reginald.
Wesley or something, Leslie or something.
Leslie. Yeah.
Leslie, just Leslie.
I like it like I love
Yeah. No, listen, I'm not going to dribble on about it, but I went up for a defensive rebound for some reason and got it. And even like everyone was like, yeah, you know, because like I actually grabbed the fucking rebound and I've just like launched it, like thrown it far.
Did you
right?
yell at in your face?
No.
Damn.
But I've thrown the ball up, right, up court, and I started jogging. As soon as I landed from the rebound, I felt something really weird. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then, I started jogging. And then after about 30 seconds, like adrenaline wore off, and I just felt this fucking shooting pain from like my left foot. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I looked at my coach, he's like, what's wrong? He was only a couple of years older than me, like, he was like 20 or something, Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, what's wrong? I go, man, I don't know. I was just more like confused, like, what the fuck is happening? eventually, like, I just said, time out. Like, he's called a timeout. I'll come off, right? I sat down, and he's like, what's wrong? Okay, man, I got no fucking idea, but my foot is killing me. Stood up, and I'm like, no, this is fucked. He's like, did you roll your ankle? I go, man, I got no idea. Just my foot is fucking killing me. Like, I was at the point of tears. Like, I was fucking in pain. My mum was there watching the game. She drove me there.
She had a little flag team.
Dude, she's just come over. This is my mum, man. Like, she's just come over. Like, you've met my mum, right? She's come over in 1997, you know. What's wrong? I'm like, my foot, like, I'm in tears. Like, I'm in fucking tears. I'm like, you know. She's like, you're fine. You just rolled your ankle. You'll be fine. I'm like, no, I'm telling her, this fucking hurts. Like, this is not...
What's the size of a football?
I would have walked the rolled ankle off.
Yeah.
This is not a rolled ankle. She's like, you just rolled your ankle, you sprained it. We'll just go home, you put some hot water on it, you'll be fine.
Hot water?
Dude,
Boiling hot water.
Dude, I walked out of that stadium to the car park. Like, as in, my mum didn't go and get the car and bring it to the front door in a wheelchair. I walked, and I'm like cursing the entire way. She's like, can you calm down? I'm like, calm. Like, I'm in fucking pain. Like, I'm losing it. Dude, next morning I woke up, sat on the edge of my bed, stood up, fell on my face, right? Crawled to her room. Said, Ma, take me to the hospital. Like, take me to the doctors. I'm fucked. Went to the doctors. I had a fractured toe. Like, I had a fractured fucking toe, like a broken toe. I got told to suck it up by my mum. My mum.
So, did she show some compassion after that?
Nah. She just said, yeah, all right.
Made
Yeah,
of soup.
Dude, compassion. She's like, yeah, all right, we have a cast on it now for 4
Oh, you were right. Okay, cool.
No, I didn't even get that. I didn't even get that. I did not even get that. I just gave her the
Not even the
dirtiest...
acknowledgement. No.
I gave her the dirtiest look when the doctor announced it. I just looked at her. She didn't say anything.
The slow look.
Just ignored me. She
Hear
ignored
that,
me.
Mum?
She ignored me. She fucking ignored me like I did. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so she's like, I said, now what? No, well, you put it in a cast for about a month. And
So, how'd you break the toe on the defensive rebound, like coming down on
just
it?
coming down on it.
His only defensive
My
rebound
only
ever.
defensive
Coming
rebound
down,
ever.
coming down ballet style, toe first.
Mid-air.
That's what must have happened, right? Ballet style.
Maybe. I don't know.
You were just that amped from in your face, you didn't feel it.
I'm just picturing his perfect form. Like, he would like a gazelle who would have just
And he grabs
landed.
it, and then he slams the ball together. In your face, bitches!
He would have just landed and done like a pirouette. Like,
You wouldn't have heard me land.
Just air, cloud.
and he's crossed the
And
road.
he's already on the other side, scoring a layup.
As he's landed, he's already got the arm in the end. He's crossing over
Crossover.
between the legs.
Yeah.
Spins around. Defensive, like the forwards are just like, huh? And he's already like halfway down the court. fakes right with his right hand, looks left, and he's just gotten up for a dunk.
Yep.
And looks at the crowd of 4, punches his number, like number 20. You know.
Number 9, mate.
Number 9? Oh,
You were number 9?
Yep.
What was that? Did you use that number like through everything?
I didn't actually.
What did you use it in? Just basketball?
Just basketball. Was always number 9.
Even like footy or whatever? Like any time you... Okay, let me ask you a question. Anytime you made a custom character on a video game, yeah? What was your number?
23.
You always put 23? Jordan? 23? What'd you do?
21.
Why?
Because it's my birthday.
21 Jump Street.
Really?
Yeah. Always
21?
be 21.
Yeah, even in footy and like all that?
Even, yeah.
Man, mine was weird.
But even when I played footy, I was 21.
Actually, mine was either 22 or 23
What, 22?
because of the Millen Collins song.
Millen Collins have a song called 22? Just know it, yeah. It's like, that's a fact, like, anyone in your area would have known that, like, no, yeah. You know?
yeah.
Millen Collins, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, 22, yeah.
22 to me is 22 gauge rifle, man. Like a Winchester grew up shooting on a farm. I'm not even joking, man. Just the rabbit guns, you know. My numbers, man, it was weird. When I was a kid, like really young, like grade 4, and I first started playing basketball, I wanted 33 because of Scottie Pippen. Yeah. Yeah. And then in 97, Freemason.
Highest degree of
Dude,
Freemasonry.
in year 7, when because I played basketball.
He's one of them. Yeah.
I played basketball in like grade 4, I think maybe grade 5, I can't remember. I stopped it, started in year 7 again in like another league or whatever. I wanted 33, but I got given 44 because there was no 33. Like 33 was either already taken or whatever. They gave me 44 by default, so 44 became my go-to number.
44.
You ever went to like any of my mates' houses that made custom characters like in the FIFA or NBA?
44.
Yep, I always have 44, man.
Well, in the juniors, I started off as 13. They gave me number 13.
Ooh.
And then as I...
That's when the Wraith first began.
Yeah, man. My first...
That's when the Wraith took over your soul. When you
I think I
were
was 11?
dubbed number 13.
13. And I played 13 up to probably the age of 14. And then they go like... what number do you want? I go, just give me 21. And then from then on, up until the seniors, I was 21. They'd always reserve that number for me. So, yeah.
Good number.
Get involved. 21. 21.
Blackjack.
Yeah. 21
hand.
Jump Street.
It's good hand.
21 Jump Street.
Hey, tell me this. Did you guys ever do a basketball round robin at school?
Yeah, man.
I
And
did.
you go to like, we went to Knox basketball courts. It's like
Yeah,
10
yeah,
courts.
Yeah,
and
we'd go to... we went somewhere. We went far
Fuck,
away.
I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, you'd
Who's
play
up next?
like...
Where's our next game? Court 3. Sweet, let's go.
Yeah, you'd play like fucking 10 schools in like
Yeah.
2 hours or something. Like something stupid.
Let's go get a giant snake before the next game. Done.
Yeah, I told this guy, man, my post-game ritual was always... There was an NBA Jam machine just outside the courts, so I'd pump like $2 into that, play that. Then I would walk up to the...
NBA jam.
Yeah. Welcome to NBA Jam! And then it's like... Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Remember
dun,
we'd come up
dun.
and stay in school? Remember that shit? What the fuck?
Winners don't do drugs. Yeah, man. Vintage games, man.
Man, we're going to go shoot some hoops one day, man. Like, just,
I did that the other day with Johnny Des. I went to Clunda Primary.
Oh, man. I haven't actually, like... We should go to South Oakley.
I know what we're doing.
What?
Because I just want to go shoot some hoops. I've been
I've
dying.
got a basketball in my car.
Yeah, we're actually going to do something before we go to shoot hoops.
Yeah.
We're going to watch White Man Can't Jump, and then we're going to go shoot hoops.
Yeah. And Basketball Diaries.
I was all about... Dude, basketball movies
Wanking outside
are
on the
fucking
rooftop.
underrated, man. They're great movies, basketball movies. He Got Game, Spike Lee's movie.
That is a sick movie.
That is a great fucking movie.
Yeah,
Space Jam.
I love how you're naming all the campy movies. I'm naming all the drug
He Got Game
dark movies.
is a sick movie, man.
Above the Rim.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Above
man.
the Rim.
Wait,
Yeah,
is that bacon?
man.
Is that bacon with the bad leg?
No, that's
The air up there.
the air up there. That's a good
Basketball
movie.
movies are sick. Semi-pro?
Dude, you haven't seen He Got Game?
No.
You'll love it.
Have you seen Above the Rim?
Tupac. Marlon Wayans.
No, we've got to have a basketball night. But I want to go shoot
Benny
some
Mac.
hoops, man.
Benny Mac.
Yeah.
What's that? Flip.
Hey, flip! Flip!
Man, I love fucking White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah,
At,
no,
the,
great
at the
movie.
start when he's sleeping on his basketball,
Yeah.
I used to do that. Like,
Yeah, I used to do the same
because I
thing.
wanted like just take my basketball everywhere because it was like, you know.
Dude, I got a photo. My sister sent it to me, when was it? A few weeks. I got, I think I was about 10. I was wearing my Charlotte Hornets cap. Man, Charlotte Hornets,
My
man.
boy.
Dude,
Charlotte
every photo
Hornets, man.
you can find of me anywhere, I've got either a Chicago cap on or a Chicago Scottie Pippen
Yeah.
top on. Dude, I bought a vintage Chicago Scottie Pippen white, red on white throwback. I've got it. It cost me like $50
You know,
off
what,
eBay.
you know what we're going to do? We're going to go shoot some hoops, man. But we've got to do it at South Oakley.
Dude,
At our old school.
I literally went like 2 weeks ago.
I've got
a ball in my car.
I've been
we can
dying.
go.
I've been dying. I've got a black and red Spalding. The street ball.
Hey, when was the last time you played around?
Oh, man, probably
Years?
3-4 years, man.
I honestly played the day after I played indoor. I shot around. I didn't even play a game. I was shooting around for about an hour and a half. All right, my body was aching the next day. It is such a physical workout. I know.
played competitive, though.
I know now why I was so fit when I was a kid, man. Because like basketball, it works everything, man. You're
Yeah,
jumping,
man.
you're running.
Yeah.
It's conditioning. It's everything.
I loved because Clint Munkle
Yeah.
played basketball. He played for Melbourne Tigers.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he used to train with like Gazy and stuff. Like he was under 19s.
Oh,
so
shit.
my mum used to take him, and I was a kid. I was like 13, so we'd go like to the glasshouse or whatever where
Glasshouse,
they
yeah.
were.
Dude,
They'd
there's-
train there, like Copeland and all that.
There's a
Yeah.
gym, man. There's a gym on Prinny Highway, not far from my house. They've got a 24-hour basketball center, indoor basketball
Oh,
center.
dude.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You pay and like
Dude.
you go and play.
Let's go
That
now.
is
Let's
sick.
go right now.
Victor was telling me about it, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
honest, I'm dead set. This is not the butterfish. This is not. I want to go play basketball.
This is
man.
a realistic objective
Realistic,
that we
yeah,
might be able
yeah.
to pull off.
I want to go play basketball. Like just even to shoot around, just loosen up a
Man,
bit.
I've got the ball in my car. Whenever you're
Let's
ready,
go play now.
let's do it. There's 100 half courts in Clayton.
Yeah, man.
That's not a joke, man.
Yeah.
In Clayton, there are 100
There's
half
actually a
courts.
place where everyone used to hang out called Half Court.
Oh, the half court. Yeah, that was a dealer's area,
Yeah.
man. That was where everyone went to buy
There was the
weed.
one behind the South Oakley Secondary, that small court.
That's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
There's the half pipe down the road from the RSL.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
skaters and shit are.
Yeah.
Then there's the one in Clayton South, near Clayton South Primary, by the drains.
Yep.
The aqueducts.
Yeah.
That.
That sounds scary, that one.
Nah, it's right there.
I think it's. I don't know if there's a street light there or not.
Yeah.
Don't know the name of my basketball team that I used to play for.
Okay, here we go.
And then I'll tell you more.
I want to hear this. Do I want to hear this?
It's sort of along the same lines as the Bayswater Possums. The Scoresby Scorpions.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty tough name,
We
though.
used to sting. That was-
Do you know what that says to me straight off the bat? SS. The Waffen.
Well,
Angry white men.
I ended up playing for
basketball.
Waverley. We played for Waverley. We had a good league. Shittest name, though. We were called the Achievers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That
Yeah.
is feral.
Yeah.
I played for I played for two teams, both coming out of
Wonder if
Clayton.
they're still around.
Yeah,
One was Clayton Warriors and Clayton Raptors.
They're pretty cool names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Scorpions and then Knox Wasps.
The Wasps! The Wasps! Like the Hornets!
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
buy in on the Hornets!
Dude, it was a big wasp on the front.
The Knox Wasps! They might as well be the Knox Mosquitoes.
But when I played in Knox Wasps, it was like the most mismatched team of people, dude. Like,
Like,
our dealer was like, his name was Lebby and he played on our
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, it was fun.
why? What was wrong with the team?
Just like a bunch of stoners and a dealer, and it was just like the fucking mockery of the league. Cause it was like when we were older, and we all used to play, so we're like, let's make a team. We actually did it.
They thought you
Oh,
were
they've changed the names, though.
Champions coming back.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're the
yeah.
Falcons
Oh
now.
shit.
Who's the Falcons?
Waverley. They used to be the Achievers. So, like, I used to play first, and then Con's team used to play. Like, he'd play for Waverley as well, but he was obviously the older. They used to be the ringing sometimes. I'd be like 14 years old, 13. These guys are big, like 18, 19 years old. Like,
The secret weapon they used to call you.
man.
I'm sorry, just picture him doing the Jordan dunk from the free throw line. Just,
Nah, I used to be the three-point shooter.
Sorry, number two.
I used to be the three-point shooter. I'm a three-pointer.
Ah,
Yeah, I was from the outside.
Birdman.
Yeah, man. Just the.
it's fake and this, yeah.
Oh, I want to play now, man.
Yeah, I love shooting hoops, dude. Fuck yeah.
I want to play now, man. This is sick.
Sorry, man. I'm just seeing him with his sneaker endorsement deal, rocking up. Just the
What,
valet.
Theodora?
Asics. Nah, it has to be Slazenger.
Yeah, Slazenger would be the one.
Do you,
For
were
you,
you-
yeah.
Actually, were you guys both into like kicks, like basketball
I
kicks?
had Reebok pumps, man.
I had Reebok pumps.
Yeah, that was my first proper basketball
Dude,
shoe.
94. My mum spent like $300 on a pair of Reebok pumps for me.
I had Reebok pumps. What I was going to bring up before was my old man used to, when he went to Thailand when I was younger, he brought me back Jordans that weren't here yet.
Oh, what, are you talking about like counterfeit Jordans?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever they were when I was like around 10ish, but they were like Jordan, whatever, like
Dude,
number.
when we were 10 in 94, my mum bought me a pair of Reebok pumps. They just hit the market like here, like big time. And she said to me, these cost like a lot of money. She goes, I saved all year for these, so treat them like don't fuck around with them.
You better dunk it, bitch.
Yeah, nah, I remember it. That was the happiest Christmas ever.
I got pumps, man.
Dude,
It's
I opened
like-
the box up. I'm just looking at him. I just,
How much do you just not get excited about shit like that anymore? Like that
Fuck.
feeling, like that. Like I can still feel the excitement of
The
getting a pair
joy.
of new kicks or something. Or
joy.
I remember when I got my pumps. I was like, that was like the greatest day of my life. That was it.
pump, pump, pump.
I used to
I was
wear
10.
them playing NBA Jam. I used to wear them playing.
Yeah, man.
I used to wear them.
Yeah, man. I'll be sitting there kitted out. I'll be wearing like jeans, my pumps,
Yeah.
Pippen throwback, white t-shirt underneath. You know what I mean? Or, I was going to say, like now that you mentioned, everyone mentioned the Reebok pumps, yeah? Can you remember any memorable Christmas toys? Like, can you remember Christmas Day and like unwrapping your presents or whatever? Can you vividly remember that shit in your head?
Yeah, and a particular present came to mind.
Yeah, because like, I can single out Christmas Day, because Christmas Day, man, like didn't matter what was going on in my family as far as like financially or like whatever, but Christmas Day, man, like my mum would always make an effort to get us something, anything, and like that, because my birthday's so close to Christmas, it was like a double banger. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So for me, it was like a big deal, and I was never the type of kid that pissed and moaned that I wanted toys, I wanted this, I wanted that, you know, whatever. But Christmas Day, man, especially when I was younger,
Got what you wanted.
always got like something decent. I remember so many Christmases. I could probably put them in a timeline. Like I can remember exactly what I got for at least 4 or 5 years out of my childhood. What present did you remember just then?
When you said it, the first thing that popped into my head. Do you guys remember crash test dummies?
Yeah, man, I got them.
Yeah.
When like dude, I can still remember playing with it. Fucking mad shit.
I don't know if I got crash test dummies for Christmas, but I know where I bought them from. Brandon Park.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
man. Because I never went to Brandon Park ever, like being in Clayton. But the few times I went, I remember going to Kmart, buying them, and my old lady lost it because I put it together. It fell apart. She's like, "What the fuck is this? Like, it's breaking. Like, what the fuck?" And then I think I lost a part or something, and she like lost her shit. She's like, we just spent like $30 on some fucking toy. It doesn't make any sense.
I love those toys.
Dude, I can single out. Do you remember any of your Christmas presents?
My one greatest Christmas present I got was a Carlton jersey, my first Carlton jersey, and a
Yeah.
Sharon football.
That's mad.
That was my first when I was a kid, like young.
Yeah.
And that was like the only one I can really remember. Like
Owner material right there.
Yeah. That's the first one I can remember. I remember it was a red Sharon, a proper, genuine Sharon, and a Carlton jersey. And I had number 1, Silvani, on the back. But it was the old one with the Hyundai, the cotton.
Was it long
One of
sleeve?
those.
Short sleeve. Con had the long sleeve Silvani.
I had a long sleeve jumper.
And I also got a Christu 39 short sleeve.
I bought my first Carlton jumper. I bought from Dimmy's in Dandenong.
That's mad.
It was a long sleeve jumper.
Yeah.
There was no number on it, but it was long sleeve, man. No shit.
That's
So
my,
was that an officially licensed AFL product from Dimmy's?
I don't know. Did Dimmy's do officially licensed?
I think back then they did because Dipper was part of the whole Dimmies thing.
Yeah, I don't remember it being like.
Be there!
I don't remember it being cheap.
Be there! Wasn't that?
Something like that. You used to
It was
ramble on like a
afforded.
madman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Big thumbs up.
Yeah.
I don't think it, I'm pretty sure it was licensed, man, because
No, it was.
Kids, we could always tell the difference between the shit toys and the. Like,
you
the
knew.
legit.
You
You
knew.
know, like when you buy the Power Rangers from like the
Yeah.
$2 shop.
Yeah.
You know, just the weird fucking warped shit.
Yeah.
And the paint wasn't in the lines properly. What is this shit? I remember I had one of those Power Ranger dolls, the red one, like the proper one. Oh man, that was sick.
Oh, sorry. And when I was 5, I think I got given a toy gun. M16 that made the noises and shit.
Oh, like,
that was cool.
Yeah. Realistic guns.
Yeah.
I can, now that you just brought that up, like another toy. Because you said Power Rangers. I remembered another Christmas toy that I got. I remember I had a Transformer.
Yeah.
That this kid at school fucking borrowed. This Japanese kid. I was in prep, grade 1. This kid fucking borrowed it, brought it back to me broken. Yeah,
Toshiki Nakamura.
I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it for fucking...
Cardinal sin.
Dude, I hadn't seen it for like 2-3 weeks. To the point where my mum even said, where the fuck's that Transformer I bought you or whatever? Then I hit the kid up and he's like, I lent it to someone else.
Oh, that old story.
Yeah, and it went around like, and then this kid's like, oh yeah, I borrowed it. And then like, I can't remember if I told my mum or she called up the parents. It's like, dude, where the fuck's his toy? I got it back and it was broken. Like, it was fucking broken. I'm like, are you joking?
Devastating.
Dude, I was shattered. I was fucking shattered.
Your world just crumbled right there.
Remember that? I remember getting... one of my earliest fucking memories, I was probably like 4. It was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leonardo figurine.
And it had the little belt you could strap on and connect it with the little L.
Yeah, and you could put the swords like, in the back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're expensive now.
Are they?
If you have the original ones,
I've got them.
they're expensive.
Dude, I've got them. They're in a tub in my mum's garage. I've got
Because
them.
even the re-release of the original ones, which were released like mid-2000, 2000 something, 5 or something, even they're expensive. But the actual original ones go for like a fair bit on eBay.
Dude, I've got them. I
He was
killed
like trying to make
myself.
some cash.
I killed myself to get the original. Like, I've got Leonardo, Mike, Raph, and Donatello. I've had all of them. With the weapons and everything.
Oh, dude.
Man, I'm
hit the
gonna have some-
jackpot.
I think I'm going to have some steak this week, man. Let's live a little.
Dude, last time I checked, it was like in the hundreds.
I remember that figurine. Like, I fucking cherished that figurine like you have no idea, man. I got a Super Soaker 40.
I know what you mean, because I used to cherish them as well, dude.
Yeah, dude. Super Soaker 40 or 30. I think it was 30. It was the yellow one with the canister on the top and the pump
Orange and
underneath.
yellow?
Yeah, something
Super
like
Soaker
that.
30.
Dude, I remember getting that turtle. I remember waking up, opening the present, like in the middle of the night, like 4 a.m. or something, 3 a.m. And I was like losing my shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is great. And I remember getting it, like, because I think my dad was going to work that morning, because I think I opened it up on my birthday, not on Christmas Day. And I think my dad was going to work that morning. So I was awake because he was awake. And I got in my mum's bed. Because I would have been young. I would have been like 3, you know. And I got in my mum's bed. I was just holding it up in the shadows. Like, I fucking remember this shit, dude.
That's cool, dude. That's so cool. I
Was
love
like that
it.
thing? That
Yeah,
kind
man.
of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that.
That's cool.
Dude, the Super Soaker 30, I remember being, like, I was sharing a room with my sister, like, obviously, like, being that young. And I remember getting it, and we're sitting there, like, cross-legged on the floor, like, opening up our presents and shit. And I had the Super Soaker out, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to fucking fill this with water, man. Spray everything inside, you know? Losing it.
We used to take him in the car and like squirt other cars out the windows and stuff.
Oh, you were that kid, were
Always,
you?
always.
Dude,
yeah.
if my dad caught me doing that, if my mum caught me doing that.
My
I
dad
broke
used
it.
to laugh when I do it. Like he's like, huh, well, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like he used to like line him up for me.
That's mad.
Like, get this one.
Dude, if my dad even thought I was doing it, he would have like thrown me in the boot of the car. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm talking like grab by the back of the neck into the fucking boot. Like, what are you doing? It's over. Like, dude.
I want your childhood.
I know, man.
I was like looking at him with envy.
Yeah,
like, imagine
man.
just looking at you with envy.
Actually, can I tell you a quick scam me and my dad ran just really quickly?
Scam. I'm all about the
So,
scams.
like, years ago, man, I kind of been, like, probably 10-ish, around that age. They had, like, 1 in 5 Mars bars, you want a free one? Right?
Okay, I like
But
where this
me
is
and Dad
going.
figured out we could read it through the packet.
How?
Because, like, you had to hold it in a certain angle, but you could see, like, just the outlining. Like, it was almost like it was pressed into the plastic.
Oh, so in other words, they pressed it too far at some point in the plastic where you could actually see the reveal
Yeah.
of it. Yeah, okay.
So what Dad would do is he'd go to the end of the aisle and just, like, keep a look at, and I'd just be, like, shuffling through all the Mars bars and just, like,
What the
putting...
fuck is going on in this? You know,
Like, that one's not a winner, that one's not a winner.
What are
Oh, Dad, we got one.
these
And then we'd just, like, buy, like, 10 with free Mars bars, so we'd get 20 Mars bars.
You're a champion. That is the greatest scam.
It was the coolest thing ever, dude. And, like, I don't know if anyone else knew about it. Like, it was this
You're
cool
like-
thing, man.
Man, you're like, what was that fucking Oliver Twist? You know, like, running scams on the streets?
street kids.
Shine your shoes, Governor. No. Yeah, but yeah, how cool is that?
We need to have like a full expose on like your upbringing,
The right
dude.
Christmas.
Yeah, like I've shared a lot of stories about how I've grown up and all that sort of shit, but I think yours is the more
Oh,
entertaining.
my family's messed up, dude.
I don't
So
know.
messed up.
Yo, how can you sit here and let me like cop the fucking flaming arrows and you're just like, you're just eating your ice cream? You know what I mean?
That's cute.
This can't. What's the score, man? I know it's.
I haven't even checked. I'm looking up Christmas sweaters.
Do you want me to get my nan to knit you one?
I'm actually looking up Christmas sweaters.
You're fucked.
I'll get nan to knit you one.
Thanks, man.
It's just this woman. Yeah, can you make one in that XL in black? Like what?
It's game over, man.
It's got to say Saint Nick on it.
Just, what's the score?
It's half time. Sydney 11 goals 3. Geelong 2 goals 8. It's finished. It's 40,
69?
Yeah, 69 to 20. 2 goals 8. Geelong.
What's it paying now?
Indeed.
I gotta make some money, man. I'm broke.
Ooh, the Bullies are paying all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Geelong's paying at the moment $35 on Sportsbet. Get involved, Johnny.
35. What was it before? 30 or 6?
No, $6.
Still not enough.
$35.
35.
Put on
man.
a tenner. You win.
Yeah, put a tenner on it, man.
Mate, you serious?
Done.
Are you serious?
Gamble. Wait, I'm going to do a disclaimer. Gamble responsibly.
We do not endorse irresponsible gambling.
He's actually putting a bet on.
You know what's funny? I can see he's holding his phone up here. I can actually see the back of his phone. There's no phone cover. Look,
Oh, yeah.
There's no phone cover. The battery's exposed, but he's using it to get on sports bet.
Call it the open look.
What did it pay? What's it paying?
Actually, this is a funny story. This part here is actually not an iPhone 4S part. I actually got a piece out of my iPhone 4 and manufactured it to fit my phone.
How'd you manage that?
Like, cut it and shit to size, like the little antenna.
Cut it to size.
Yeah, this fit here.
Does it still work?
Yeah, it works perfect now.
I was going to say, is that why you're not returning my phone calls?
Screening them.
No, I had to modify it today before I came here because it just kept, like, shutting off.
Fuck,
Dead
man.
silence.
Okay, you're a dirtbag.
I'm all for like modding shit like that to keep it running, but dude, get a cover for it. Where's the cover?
At home.
Why isn't it on there?
Because my battery terminal has come away from the motherboard, it needs to be resoldered. In order to keep the phone going, I have to keep tightening the screws because if it gets a little bit of no contact where the solder's supposed to be, it shuts off.
Okay.
So I just keep the back off for easy access. Like I can just get in there and just like.
How often do you need to retighten it?
Well, since I've did my mod, I haven't had to do it once. But
Today?
previous to that, it was like shutting off every
So why don't
light.
you put the cover back on?
Because my mod sits up a little bit high. I could probably squeeze it on there, but
Yeah.
I was just testing it out and it hasn't faltered. So
I'm pretty sure that's a safety concern, dude. You can get electrocuted or something.
Nah, he'll be alright. He's Arnie.
Oh, dude, like it's been open for ages.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't know. I'm kind of concerned.
I'm not.
Can you just picture the inside of his house, just exposed wires everywhere? Just somewhere where, you know, like the
he's walking down the stairs.
just the Aussies, man. How they've just got the forever renos going on in the house that never ever actually get completed.
This is the room that has electricity.
This is the third guest bedroom. Yeah, we should probably just avoid that room
Again with the
altogether.
Simpsons. And this is where your electricity is. At Bill Flanders' house. This is your master bedroom. Come on in.
I'm picturing his toaster to look the one in the Halloween episode when Homer like mods it and he's got like all those coloured cells. That's it. That's what his house is like, man.
$26.
They're paying 26.
Yeah.
I got lied to.
It's because they're 20 points now.
Still, I'll put a tenner on that.
The lead's changing, is it?
Wait,
No,
is
it's
it
half time.
Is it?
It's half time.
What are they? Are they 20 points on yours?
20 points.
Oh, did you say
69?
2-8?
No. 20 points.
2 goals 8.
2 goals 8.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, okay.
11 goals 3 to 2 goals 8. Yeah.
$26. I'll put a 10 on it. Fuck it.
Man, $10. Like, you're not putting like $100 on it, but imagine they
Just
end up winning.
secretly
He's like,
I
should I
am.
put $100 on it?
If they win by like a
They
goal,
won't. Henderson will kick it on the full.
like he's going to be the one that fucks it up.
Gets traded to like
Henderson
fucking,
lines up, breaks his ankle trying to take the
they trade him out to Port Adelaide or something.
Oh, the
Sorry,
worst thing is
Johnny.
I have to call because it's mid-game. I hate that
Really?
shit. Yeah. It's the law.
He's like, I'll do it after.
it's the law.
So you can't actually do it while...
If the game started, you have to actually call. But they've made it... Okay, so the law is you still have to call, but they've made it easy now where it's just like automated.
I got Geelong here at Sportsbet 35.
$26.
What a lie. Look at this shit. Look at...
Yeah, it's to lure you into the app.
Yeah. Gamble responsibly. Nah, that's bullshit.
Look at how big odds. Come have a look.
Dude, it is so easy to lose money online now, man. So easy. Like point and click. Yeah, credit card details. Yeah, bank. Goodbye.
I know people that put money in, they do like the pokies
Yeah.
on the phone.
Oh yeah, the slots on the phone.
pump.
So does he.
Pump money into
I
it.
don't play with my money, though.
No, these
Some
people I know
finals.
pump money into it like
Yeah, no, fuck
constantly.
that.
Have they ever won anything?
I don't think so. They say they do, but
Do you play blackjack, poker, anything online with real money?
I got into a big poker phase, online poker phase.
Yeah, same.
PKR.
Do you play poker? Do you like poker?
No, I like poker.
You're going down, bitch.
He's already challenged him.
I got so into poker. I bought a DVD, How to Make Money Playing Poker, and I like full studied it and shit.
Alright,
How much did you pay? How much did you pay for that DVD?
$39.90.
More than I ever earned playing poker.
Meanwhile, Tony Robbins just sitting there, just counting his cash. It just says,
Sucker.
he just sees a check written out by this guy,
John Wright.
$39.95. He's like, nah. And he goes, I remember this guy. He bought those DVDs like 2 years ago on how to be a millionaire on the internet. Yeah. Now it's how to play poker on the internet.
I'm just, I'm not patient enough.
For
You
poker.
haven't got a good bluff.
I think I've got a good bluff. I'm just not patient enough. I always just go all in.
Yeah.
Really? I thought you'd be.
You know what I mean? Like I build it up. Like I'm
Yeah.
good at building it up,
Yeah.
and I just like
You crack it and just like fuck it all.
because
in.
I've got that addictive personality. I just
Yeah.
need to have that big like hit. Like I'm fucked.
I thought you'd have a lot of patience, man. Because you'll take the. I know that. You know what, man? I have confidence. If I gave you a tutorial on something, you would have the confidence. Like, I would have confidence in you actually just sitting down and reading whatever the fuck I'd given you.
Yeah, in that aspect I would, but if it's to do with like
What, money?
it's like a reward, like the addictive personality comes out. It's like a reward
Just keep
mechanism.
feeding you peanuts. Yeah, like, here, John, just do this one. Here's a peanut. Really? So the stick and carrot thing like actually works with you. Just keep the carrot just a bit further out. Just no shit.
That's why I just don't gamble anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I stopped gambling, man, a long time ago. I might make a bet once a year.
They
if
call
that.
it a gambler.
I'm like that with everything they do. If I like it, like
You
I just
go
keep
all out.
doing it.
Really? Yeah, but gambling and like other shit's totally different. I can see you like buying like all of a sudden discovering, like those dried banana chips. Discovering them one day, like you're just hungry and you buy them like, oh, these are the best. And just all of a sudden like bags of the shit just lying around your house.
Pellets coming into the house.
What happened? Oh, we don't need food anymore. We've got
Banana chips.
Banana chips are the most impulse buy on the planet.
I don't like them.
Dude, you like them or you don't?
I'm not a fan.
No, man.
Never
Never
have been.
tried them.
Are you joking?
I don't like a dried banana.
Dude, those banana chips, man.
I like a soft long shaft. I don't like it.
Just when it enters.
Dude, they are.
I like it
an
creamy and
impulse buy.
smooth.
Why?
He loves a creamy shaft.
Every time. We can't go a single fucking episode.
It's getting to the end now, and he's getting all seedy.
This is the Bobby Preacher hour. Why didn't we turn these lights off earlier, man? Oh yeah, I had the strobe
Oh,
going.
mate, you know what? Put it back to the other setting.
We're gonna fly.
Nah. You can keep your dried banana. I like dried pawpaw. That's my favourite.
Dried pawpaw.
Yeah.
Have you tried veggie chips?
Yeah.
I reckon they're nice. I
get
bought them
those
from
in
Costco.
Except they're like $5 a
veggie
packet.
chip.
Dude, like carrots and stuff, but they're just dried up and they've baked them. They're actually really nice.
Yeah, it's
The sweet
actually
potato, carrots.
made from
Veggies?
tapioca.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tapioca pudding and shit like that.
What is it? It's made from. I can't believe I've forgotten it. I was looking at the ingredients just the other day.
Hang on a second, man. Veggie chips.
They're made from a root. They're made from a root that's underground.
Tapioca?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're testing me. I actually don't know, man.
Yeah, it's tapioca flour, and they get it.
Oh,
Like,
dude. Veggie chips. It's funny. 18th of March, man. I was at Costco with Johnny Des. I was walking around. As we were sitting there trying to eat, this woman was walking by. She was eating veggie chips. Yeah. And my mate's like, you want some veggie chips? And I looked up and I said, veggie chips, like soy milk and other marketer shit that should never have been invented.
Aussie chips are right though, because it's like healthy alternative.
Actually, that's really funny. I'm just looking at these are tweets because I honestly, like I was saying before earlier today, I honestly tweet once every fucking 4 weeks. You know what I mean? I never tweet. International Women's Day, yeah. My sister. International Women's Day this year, 8th of March.
Oh, yeah.
My sister put up a post. What are you doing?
He's changing the ambience.
Oh, okay.
What the
No, it's not, because you turned that one back on as well. Dude, my sister put up a post on International Women's Day. It was a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, yeah? And it says, it's captioned as the longest serving First Lady of the US, okay? And she says, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent, all right, on International Women's Day. Decent quote, right? No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, whatever. What pissed me off was the fact that the caption is Eleanor Roosevelt, longest serving First Lady of the US, and then I commented, and I just wrote, to be a First Lady, all you need to do is be married to a president. To be the longest serving, all you need to do is keep blowing him for as long as he's acting president. Hashtag
Perfect.
life goals.
Perfect.
Dude, you don't have to do shit to be the First Lady.
Oh, just gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's got to be. It's true. It's got to be there.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's a nice quote. But you don't have to caption it with longest serving First Lady. Dude, that's completely moot. It means nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
Post for some photos, pat a dog.
if that...
He was so serious when he said it. Post some photos, pat a dog, that's it. That's what she'll do.
Have you noticed all the first ladies, like, they run out into the yard with the dog?
There's
dog
always a
photos?
picture of them running
Yeah,
after the little, yeah.
It's just...
Oh, dude, sorry, I know we have to wrap soon.
It's never her sitting there at the desk, like,
No,
doing, like,
no,
important
no.
work.
She's
like,
the First Lady. She doesn't have to do dick. And if Hillary Clinton becomes president, do you think Bill's going to be...
Bill's going to be sucking her dick.
Bill's not going to be doing shit.
Man, Bill's going to be sitting in Miami with his shirt on.
It's like, yeah, babe, I'm leaving. I'm going to, Washington. I'm going to Denver for another thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was just be fucking off his head somewhere, anywhere.
Dude, I reckon he just sits there and does coke.
Have you seen him lately? He's wasted
Billy
away,
Clinton, man.
bloated,
Hey,
filthy. Oh, he's all skinny right now.
Dude, he looks like an AIDS victim. He is bad. He looks like he's had the life sucked out of him, man.
yeah, but look at his wife. Like,
Speaking of presidential runnings,
Because
Bernie was wiped off the odds list.
completely.
Yeah.
yeah, he's gone.
So I was like, oh. And then I
Think it's
saw
your multi?
yeah, there goes my multi. And then I saw
The multi, the longest running multi ever.
hey, it wasn't even a multi. I just straight up on yeah. But then I saw Hillary having the like the sickness,
Oh, the
fainting and
pneumonia.
shit. So I quickly jumped back on Sportsbet. Sure enough, Bernie Sanders back up there.
Really?
So there's still a glimmer of hope.
I love we're all pitching in for Bernie Sanders so your multi comes through.
Yeah, who cares about his policy?
What policies?
I want that
What policies?
I want that $300, bitch.
Is that all it's worth? 300.
Oh no, the multis are worth more, but I think they might have gone now.
What was involved in the multi?
I can't remember. There was a bunch.
Yeah.
There was a bunch.
Were they, all
some in football.
were they all politically based? That's what we should do, like a politically based multi. Just who the next president of Ghana's going to be.
Yeah. Individual senators of like
Like, who the regional mayor of like blah 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 in Wisconsin's going to be.
on Wikipedia figuring out like
Who do you like in Liberal candidates of Holland? Like, what? It's just, seriously, local councils, man.
it was like politics mixed up with AFL and shit like that.
That's the other amazing thing. You can pick any code on the planet anywhere and put money on it, man.
Bachelor. you can
Bachelor.
you can literally bet on the Bachelor.
Really? Yeah, you can. Dude, you
Oh my
can bet on all that shit.
Anything, man.
That's not even joking.
Like, what would be the name of fucking Beyonce's next baby? Like shit like that.
Yeah, what are they going to name Will's baby? You know
Jeff.
when Jeff,
Greg.
Beyonce's Jeff.
Greg Z.
Glenn Knowles. Seriously, man. Jeff and Greg. Greg Z.
That sounds like a porn producer.
man.
Gregory Z.
But with EE,
Yeah,
just to
yeah, yeah.
differentiate away from Jay-Z. Because you lost the hype. He's like, nah, I'm going to be Z.
I'm gonna be my own man.
This is my son, Greg.
Gregory.
Greg.
I'll give it up for Gregory.
And they call it Lil G.
Greg. Imagine Jay-Z walking out with a kid named Greg.
This is Beyonce, this is my dad Jay-Z.
My sister-in-law Solange or whatever her name is.
Our kid North.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's someone else's
That's
name.
Kanye West's kid.
And this is Greg.
Oh, Blue Ivy is their kid though.
Greg, is that a
This is
Yeah.
Blue Ivy, and that's Greg.
The kid got sold short. We don't like him very much.
Next to Northwest, Blue Ivy, and Greg. Oh, fuck. He's like the normal-looking kid at the Christmas party. Got Willow and fucking, what's
Jaden.
Is it Jaden?
Yeah.
You know they've got another son, yeah?
Eh?
Dude,
The forgotten
Is it a
son.
one-eyed cyclone in the basement?
Will Smith has an older son. Look him up. I'm not fucking lying to you, man.
His name Will Smith?
Look up Will Smith's kids. He's got an older son. He's the and they always said that he always comes up in memes. They're always like, "You feel bad in your family." How do you like?
I've
get
never
the
heard
older
of
son.
it.
They're like, it's like you feel bad in your family. Like, just remember.
Has a 21-year-old son.
Yeah.
He's probably like Jack Black from Orange County, like that. Just
I love it. If you ever feel ignored, just remember Will Smith has a 21-year-old son called Trey. I did not know that.
There you go.
Trey Smith.
Yeah.
His real name's Greg.
Greg Trey Smith.
Greg Deshaun Smith.
Deshaun.
I'm gonna call my son Ash. Middle name Trey.
Ashtray. Ashtray.
I'm gonna watch it again, man.
Yeah, man.
Ashtray.
Dude, Will Smith has a son. No one ever knows.
What does he do?
Have you seen
lives in the
Willow
mansion.
and Jaden now? Like, they're so... Dude, they're fucking... It's weird. Such a weird, like, batch of kids. They're sitting there writing off education and knowledge. They talk like they're philosophers.
Yeah, the kid was talking about how like babies are the most intelligent creatures in the universe. Like
rabble.
just brainwashed like to the
Dude,
max.
look up Jaden Smith quotes and you will have a field day. You'll be tweeting them.
And he wears the dresses. He tries to push the dress agenda, like to get.
Yeah.
That's not going to take off. I'm sorry, boys. Like Bieber and him, they tried, didn't
Bieber?
they? Yeah, Bieber wears like the fucking like the long dress fucking thing.
What?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
like male dresses.
No.
Yeah, man.
No. Bieber?
Yeah,
What the hell?
Well, what's
Why is
wrong?
he wearing dresses?
yeah.
Nah, man.
But then there's like more stylish ones that are like for like you can wear them out and shit. Like it looks more like for a guy, but it's like
People have too much money, man.
No.
dude, it's on YouTube.
Unless,
like-
sorry, man. Unless you're like a 250 kilo Polynesian with a ukulele,
Yeah.
and a pig in the background, like on a spit, like
And it's a
sorry,
moo-moo.
Then it's not acceptable.
Sorry, man, but there's no room for sarongs. Nah, man.
But it's not even it's wrong. It's like a tight fitting like a miniskirt almost. Dude. It's if you go on YouTube, it's like the conspiracy, like blurring the lines and gender. It's like- I did my census just the other day.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
What'd you
This
put
guy
down?
came to my door And after the 4th time, he's like, seriously, guys, if I come back again, you're going to get fined. Just do it.
He came back 4 times.
4 times.
What'd you tell him every time he came?
I made the missus go out the last time.
And
I'm on the bed just lying there listening to her like, yeah, okay, we're going to do it.
It's like, babe, go out. Go
Why
out.
would you send her out? I've walked
To the wolves! To the wolves! Just sends her out.
Toughening her up. It's for her own good.
Census?
But,
We'll start you with the census, and then when the Jehovah's Witnesses come, you can deal with them. And then anyone asks you for money,
We'll step you up.
seriously? You are one fucking cunt.
yeah, I know. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, and then the census guy came and he's like, you have to do it. And then I still didn't learn my lesson and left it till the very last fucking day, dude.
How long did it take for you to do?
15 minutes.
I told you, man. I fucking told you.
Man, you could have done it on the dunny.
I hated doing it, though. Every
It took
minute
me,
of it.
oh, we had this conversation while you
Renfield
were
out mine.
overseas. Dude, you were overseas because Arthur brought it up. Is that were you guys good and do your census? I did it in 7 minutes while I was on the studio computer.
Yeah.
7 minutes. You know, took you 15. Why'd you put it off all this time? What'd you put down? For like religion and all that other shit. Did you
Middle
lie?
East-
Tell me
Middle
you didn't lie.
Eastern.
You didn't lie.
Middle Eastern.
Did you do it or did your missus do it?
I did it.
Bullshit. Lies! You're fucking lying, man. You're lying. You're
No,
lying.
I
What
did-
did your ancestry
we did
was
half-
in,
we did
like,
half each.
English?
Yeah.
Scottish?
No,
Welsh?
what did you come up with last time? Northern Irish? Northern Irish? Papua New Guinean?
I picture him with a spear. Just,
Yeah.
Related to Conor McGregor, I'm sure, somewhere along the lines. The Irish, yeah. That's it.
Just put Conor McGregor is my second, cousin, you know?
Because it had, where was your dad born or whatever. I put England and then... so I just put ancestry, English, I guess. So I don't know if that was right or not, but...
I'd love it if he starts ripping out some Irish. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Sounds like a pike. Yeah.
I always tried to do it then. It would have been a big fail.
Fail?
Just quickly, speaking of voices, I popped into my head for some reason, because you're good at doing voices.
Okay.
And back in the day when we used to smoke bongs, we'd sit in there laughing doing voices.
Just getting high,
one thing that we could never do or nail is Simpsons voices.
Oh, okay.
You've got Nelson with the haha like that.
Yeah.
But going into individual characters, they're really hard to do.
Miss Hoover.
That's another typical one.
Ralph.
But you try and do Homer or
Yeah,
look,
it's
man,
tough.
Do you know what the problem is with those voices? Because an accent is broad, whereas if you do a specific character impression, you need to fucking nail it, otherwise it's not going to sound
Yeah,
like it.
because we'd sit there and we'd all have a shot at trying to do it, and we'd just crack each other up because it sounded so ridiculous.
Yeah, because there's...
It's fucking hilarious.
They're so
Do
specific,
Otto?
dude.
My name is Atto. And I love to give Plato.
I love Otto. He's such a good character.
Whoa. Dude, it depends. Because you do know that, it's really only 2 or 3 actors that do most of the Simpson voices, yeah? Dan Castellaneta does Homer,
Yeah.
Grandpa, Barney, he covers all those sort of characters. Then you got
Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria, who's fucking incredible. You know,
Fucking
he does
legend.
all the offshoot dudes that you... Fucking
Comic
everyone.
book, this, that.
Comic book guy,
Yeah.
Mo,
The scientist, all those
he
kind of
does-
cunts.
all those dudes. Harry Shearer does Mr. Burns. The same guy does Mr. Burns, does Skinner, does Smithers,
Yep.
and Lovejoy.
Yep.
The
That's
same
awesome.
guy.
Yeah.
And there's differences in those. Oh, and Flanders. There's differences in those voices, but you can hear the similarities. If you put them up side by side, the tone of the voice is really similar, but it's the accent and the character itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you really need to understand the character in order to actually pull the impression off, because you can get the voice right, but if you say a word a bit off, or you say something that's
Just
not
sounds
right,
ridiculous.
it
It's
sounds
not-
fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Duke Nukem, yeah? I wouldn't try and speak like Duke Nukem in a regular conversation. I can get away with doing let's rock. That's it. But
Perfect. Nailed
do you know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've heard that 1,000 fucking times. You know what I mean? And I used to have the soundboard, so I'd play the same sounds over and over again. But dude, I couldn't just walk into a store and order a drink like Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's,
What would you like?
Let's rock.
yeah.
Just keep saying it.
You'd have to say it. You'd have to.
Is something wrong with you?
Let's rock.
You'd have to keep saying it Duke-esque. You know what I mean? You have to think of a line
Yeah.
that Duke would say.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with Simpsons characters.
Yeah.
Like Mo. I love Mo. He's a fucking nut. he's got that really gravelly voice. Hank Azaria said that he based it off Al Pacino from some fucking play, like Death of It, like some weird play. I can't remember which one it was. But the one thing I used to always say with Mo was, what was it? Oh, do you remember when it was when Homer wants to teach the secrets of a successful marriage?
Oh, yeah.
And they're walking along the classes.
Marriage is like an orange.
Yeah. But Mo's giving a tutorial on, like, rap.
Oh, dude, that's
How to get fresh.
This how you get
He does.
your flag,
You hit him with one of these.
He does.
Oh, dude, that is the best fucking scene.
Go up the go-path and drop that quote. Because he does the running man and then does, like, a backflip.
And then to the
And
splits.
then he pulls out a shotgun and starts blasting. Yeah, but all you hear him say is, okay, here's the 411, folks. Say some gangsters dissing your fly girl. You give him one of these. Hey, and he starts like, okay.
Oh, dude. Hit him with one of these. Oh,
Wait, I'm gonna play it.
so
I'm gonna
good.
play it. Wait.
All right, here's the 411, folks. Say some gangster is dissing your fly girl. You just give him one of these.
Dude, that's gold. The way he dances, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, he does the running man.
And he's a gunshot. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that song is wild.
Dude, he does the running man. That's what always used to get me.
Is it like a real slow running man? I think
Yeah,
remember
that's
it.
the running man. He's just not doing these. Yeah, no, it kills it.
That is pure gold, man. Seriously.
But dude, that episode is like 20 odd years old, man.
Yeah.
You know
And look
what I
at
mean?
us.
And it's fucking gold.
fucking dying.
We're in tears. 30-something grown men.
Still
dying.
good. Still good.
Still
That's the
good.
best episode ever.
And that's why early Simpsons was the best.
I
man.
wanted to know how to eat an orange. I was taking the orange.
That's a fun. I think we better wrap on that note, man. You gotta go to work in 2.5 hours. You gotta go to work in about an hour.
Yeah.
And we're at 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's alright.
That's a decent session. I think we're done. I'm actually dying from this cigarillo. I actually smoked it all. Can't believe it. Fuck off. I think it's been a good night.
Alright. Thank you.
This editing this shit's gonna be fucking interesting.
Just leave it. Let it go raw.
Yeah, why not? Doesn't need editing.
We'll call it the raw edition.
That does not mean that you haven't been wearing clothes the entire time. Alright, man. Call it.
Took leverage out.
Wow.